Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to look at 2 more questions of the 10 questions I start my further maths lessons with. As you may have heard, this might be the first video you come into. These are not supposed to be the most challenging questions. They are just skills that I'm going to assume that you are absolutely on top with, because they get you anything from 0 to 1 mark in an exam now. So at GCSE you get 3 or 4 marks for this. In A level you get very few marks. It's just assumed knowledge. So pause the video, back in a second. So I'm given an equation, y equals x squared plus 5x plus 4. So what I'm then going to do is half 5 and then take away the square of half of 5. So it's going to be x plus 5 over 2 squared minus 25 over 4 plus 16 over 4. You'll notice I've already put 16 over 4 into quarters just to make it a little bit easier. Then I can collect the constants on the right, and that's going to give me x plus 5 over 2 squared minus 9 over 4. Right, so let's be careful. What does it want me to do? So write and completed the squared form. I've done that. Hence. Now, hence is maths code for you must use your previous answer. You can't differentiate, or you can't do different techniques you've learned. You have to use your previous answer convincingly. Now, the line of symmetry is the x value which represents the minimum. In other words, it's going to be minus 5 over 2. So my line of symmetry is indeed x equals minus 5 over 2. And then I want the coordinates of the vertex. Now, again, vertex is one of those words that most teachers try and use, but you need to get very used to. So that is a turning point. And so the turning point of this curve is going to be minus 5 over 2 minus 9 over 4. And of course, that comes from completing the square. Now, it's not the best diagram in the world. So just to show you quite clearly, this is the diagram that represents that. It's a upward sloping parabola. My line of symmetry, looking a little bit wonky, but it's fine. And you can see it goes through minus 5 over 2 minus 9 over 4. Didn't say sketch, so wouldn't lose or gain marks for that. Next question. Okay, index rules. Really big thing. You need to be really good at factorizing, taking out, using your index rules. Algebra is a big part of the further maths course, and my assumption is your algebra will get a lot better. Some of the questions we do, especially near the end of this year and into next year, can be really quite challenging. Don't have to do it this way, so often say, but to me, the number 2 seems relevant. I know 4 is 2 squared. I know that's the square root of 2. 16 is 2 to the power of 4, and 32 is 2 to the power of 5. If you didn't know that, it just makes this question a little bit harder because you don't know what to do with it. However, I do, so it makes it a bit easier. So let's convert everything to 2. So as I said already, I'm going to work my way from left to right. 4 is 2 squared. 2 rooted is 2 to the power of a half. 16 is 2 to the power of 4, but I've got 1 over 16, so it's 2 to the power of minus 4. Now, this is an interesting one. 32 is 2 to the power of 5, and the 5th root is times a 5th, or to the power of a 5th, if you see what I mean. And then I'm doing all of that within brackets and squaring it. So inside the brackets, I've got 2 plus a half minus 4 plus 5 times a 5th, which is 1. And all of that's times 2. So 2 minus 4 is minus 2, plus 1 is minus 1, plus a half is minus a half. Square that. Well, let's do the step in between. So that's 2 minus a half all squared. A half times 2 is minus 1. So that's 2 to the minus 1, which is a half. All of this falls out quite nicely. Nice little question, checking you understand the rules. Yet, I will say, and I'm doing this lesson tomorrow as I record this video, quite a few people tend to get that question wrong. So if you got that, well done. As ever, leave a comment, do leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel, please. Thanks all.